me an email a few weeks back requesting information about a good cryptocurrency to invest in that has huge upside potential with very little downside that could moon anytime soon. Does that ring a bell to you?
Oh, yeah, I might have said something like that.
Okay, great. Well, the reason for the call today, John, is, something came across the internet today. It is perhaps the best thing I've seen in the last 8 months in the crypto market. If you have 60 seconds, I'd like to share the features of this crypto.
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
The name of the crypto is Banano. It's designed to be a feeless, instant, rich in potassium cryptocurrency powered by DAG technology to disrupt the meme economy. It was created to be the true vision of Satoshi Nakamoto. Right now, Banano is sitting on a market cap of $6 million at a price of 0.0017 cents. And by the way, John, our analyst Trayvon James is predicting a market cap of $100 billion in a few months and a market cap of $10 trillion in the next year.
Jesus, I could pay off my mortgage.
Exactly, you could pay off your mortgage.
But is Banano legit?
John, one thing I could definitely promise you is that this project is very legit. Even Carlos Matos' wife is invested in Banano. Even though, at the very beginning, she was very skeptical of the crypto market because of her husband's investment choices. So, John?
Okay, let's do this. I'll put in all of my kids' college funds.
All of your kids' college funds?
Yeah, why not?
Very good decision. Let me make this trade for you and get back with a confirmation of the order with my secretary. Sounds good, John?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yay, John. Let me thank you for the confidence in me and let me welcome you to the Banano community.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Don't let your means be dreams.
Goodbye.
Boom! Don't let your memes be dreams. I tell you what.
Oh, yes.
I don't know if that's some good advice or some bad advice, but either way, man, some of those memes that are going crazy over the past few days. Man, oh man. Well, listen, welcome back, folks. And man, do we got a good one for you tonight. Of course, with me, the man that needs no introduction, the most interesting guy I know, the man who won the Lifetime Achievement Award twice. Man, Brawnz, how are you tonight?
I'm good. Easter's weekend, and
There we
spring.
go.
It's good weather over here in Texas, so can't ask for anything more.
Absolutely. Yeah, happy Good Friday Eve, I suppose. But yeah, all right. Enough of those dad jokes. But otherwise, doing good. Market is,
Yes.
man, it is. It's actually been very interesting over the past week or so.
Mm-hmm.
No, ups, downs. I feel like we're
Yes.
consolidating a little bit. Of course, we'll be getting into the Bitcoin chart in just a little bit, but before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Every little bit helps there, folks. And of course, tonight we'll be getting into the, like we say, Bitcoin charts, and it does continue to consolidate, at least over the past 24 hours. So we'll give you a little bit of insight on our take on that. We're going to be talking about some of the noise that's coming out of BlackRock and their new tokenized fund. And if you haven't heard, good old Sam Bankman-Fried, that's right, breaking news, good old Bankman is fried. We're going to be talking about that next year, folks. So, and we're going to be wrapping it up here with a little bit of, I guess our take on the world's best chips. That's right. I suppose you call them potato chips, whatever. Some good old-fashioned snacks. Yeah, we like to incorporate a little bit of evergreen into what we're talking about in the crypto space. Just keep some folks, keep them coming on back. So, Brawnz, what do you say? Shall we get right into this?
Let's go.
Let's do this. Yeah. Let's get it. Absolutely. Let me go ahead and I'm going to pull up the Bitcoin charts. Let me know when you see that here. Just want to make sure we're switching this over to the 4 hour. Let's pull this up here.
All right.
Let me know when you see that there.
I see it.
So I got a few indicators here. Let's go ahead and close up my watch list there. You don't need to see that. But I'll tell you, we're talking about we got some price action going on in the charts. We've been paying attention a little bit to some of these trend indicators right now. In a 4 hour, you can see that we are in that upward trend, but there could be potential for a retrace, at least in the next few hours while we all go to sleep here in the United States and as Asia comes on board. Now, take a look at RSI for the 4 hour. We're in normal range. We were overbought, call it, what is that? It's a Monday, the 25th, and then there was a trend down and that bump back up. So let me go ahead and squeeze this down a little bit, get this chart into play here. Taking a look here, it looks like, well, we may have a few patterns here forming. One could argue that we have a potential channel here, and we'll have to see if we are going to stay in this channel and potentially break out. Now, we do have some news coming up here within the next 24 hours. Well, call it 12 hours at this point. And if you guys pay attention to our morning episodes, we were kind of talking about that, but we'll talk about that here in just a moment. Brawnz, what do you think? We're going to go ahead and keep this uptrend going, or are we going to start to, go sideways, consolidate, down to Chinatown? What do you think?
I think we're gonna be just sideways over this weekend. It's kind of like a holiday, so I think it's not gonna be a lot of action until maybe the start of next week. But from here on, from this recording Thursday night to Sunday, Easter Sunday, it might just be very well on a sideways
Yeah, I
trend.
think it's possible. I mean, it certainly makes sense, right? All things considered. I do feel like there are times, though, that we kind of break the norm, but we do have some ETF option trading that is actually set to expire. Uh, it's within the next 12 hours, and we're talking about nine billion options, 9.5 billion Bitcoin options set to expire here, and that's a large number of options within the next 12 hours. So that could potentially, inflate the price. And I
Okay.
agree, though, to your point, though, Bronze, it is going to be a potentially non-market, traditional market trading day. I don't know if they're doing a half day tomorrow or what, but we do have some potentials to bring this and pump this up higher.
Okay. So when it expires, when what does that mean? Is it like why would
Well,
the price
essentially, it
go up?
means it's the option is not able to be. It doesn't meet the expectation, so the essentially it liquidates the purchasers of the option, and then those funds flow right back into the market,
Okay.
which could potentially cause that volatility. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean up because we have market makers that are kind of watching for some pumps. So you may see a spike like we did the other day. In fact, yesterday on Wednesday morning here, we saw a whole lot of folks get liquidated in that one candle right there. Went up, started to liquidate those shorts, and then went down and started to liquidate the longs. We get
Mhm.
candles like that in the 4 hours, especially when we get consolidation, what we're seeing as of late. It's you got to be. I feel like this is really not the time to go heavy leverage, especially in the market being so volatile as it has been. And we're not talking 2 years ago here, folks, where the market has become sleepy. The market is now wide awake, and we're going to see some major swings as we continue to ride up this into this bull market. So
Yeah, with that candle with that uptick, like on Wednesday, I believe like there was like a new spot ETF that joined in,
spot
and
ETF,
then
yeah,
yeah,
absolutely. So we got another spot ETF that came on, totaling 11 now, and so as more ETFs come in, of course, more will be purchased in. We talked about that this morning. CEO of BlackRock was actually surprised of the amount of retail interest. Now, obviously, it's either he is just creating a whole bunch of FOMO, or legitimately they just didn't realize the amount of interest that would be coming their way. So we'll have to see how this all plays out.
mm,
But sideways, down, or up from here, I feel like in the short term that doesn't matter. Long term, we're going to the damn moon.
mm,
So
boom.
boom, there it is. So I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. Right now, trend in the 4 hour seems to be going and going in the wrong direction. However, let's take a look at the 1 hour here. Yeah, I feel like short term, if we get to those options to open it up, short term, we may be able to hold off before we start to see a tick on down and then a potential pump in the early morning hours of, well, here in the States. So let's see.
Yeah, be on the
That's my
lookout.
take. And of course, none of what we say here, folks, is ever financial advice. We probably started with that. Yeah. So, all right. Roz, what do you say? We want to get into the news here?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it. Let's do it. All right. We're going to go ahead and get that closed. And let me just pull this up here. We're going to start off, I think, with BlackRock's new tokenized fund here. And if you guys aren't paying attention, well, BlackRock did it. I feel like this was big news over the past week. Looks like they're playing a little bit of fun on HODL. The Build Fund, or is it Biddle Fund, was a way for them to start to bring in some key ecosystem partners from both the TradeFi world and the crypto sector, I guess, into their world. And this is pretty interesting, right? Because this is their way to kind of incorporate how they operate in the crypto space, but allowing their, I guess, all of the folks that want to jump on board with their funds and their offerings without having any risk or exposure in trying to navigate the crypto interfaces. You get an agent. Let us worry about it, they say. We'll take care of that. You go through us. You go through your original interface that you would on the internet, or you give us a call over the phone. We'll go ahead and take the risk and make sure that we're executing on chain accordingly, which ultimately is one way to kind of, what do they say here? Adopt on-chain funds without major friction points for the end user. They also continue to say here, where was it? This allows for increased transparency and capital efficiency at lower cost. So there it is, folks.
Boom.
Yeah. Crypto space is still too damn complicated. Don't worry about it, Boomer. We got you. Just give us a call.
Yes. Yeah. This is, to me, it is a turning point. We've been, for me, about with the blockchain, tokenization, with NFTs. We saw this happening. We people that's in the space been foresighting this as the future, as far as like having your mortgage, your deed, your car insurance, all tokenized. BlackRock is leading the way now. They are pushing the envelope with this, and that gives confidence, because BlackRock is the biggest asset manager in the whole wide world, right? So they are pushing this the technology, and what's even more significant, they're running with Ethereum. Now, the question is, are they going to ride on L2, an existing L2 like a Polygon, or are they going to create their own L2? But either way, they're riding with the Ethereum network, and that is huge. So not financial advice, but you might want to look into Ethereum, because if BlackRock is leading the way, you can bet your bottom dollar that the other institutions, other companies are going to be riding right behind them. And it's Ethereum is tried and true, right? I mean, even like Polygon, that's an L2 chain of Ethereum, had an outage the other day. So I mean, it's still kind of new. I mean, you have also like Solana having its outages. We talked about that a couple times already on the show. You hear JP Morgan partnering up with AVAX as well. But if BlackRock is riding with Ethereum, you know that ETH spot ETF is on its way. Um, they're pushing the regulation. I mean, there's regulation still needs to be uh, finalized, but they're really kind of pushing it. They're pushing the regulation more with their innovation. This is huge, and this fund that they're using. I mean, it's not for it's not for the small. It's for the whales. I mean, I believe you have to have like 5 million to get on this this fund, and they're going to be managing it, and they are using New York Mellon Bank as the custodian. They are using a company called Securitize to handle the tokenization. You have a Coinbase that's going to be part of this fund. Anchorage Digital Bank, Fireblocks. I mean, this is what I've been waiting for as far as digital finance. So this is exciting times, folks. Ethereum, BTC, you can't go wrong with the top two. So just like in the beginning with the memes, don't dream on memes. Yeah. Kind of stay away from that. I mean, shout out to the DJs. If you guys want to play, you can play. But for most people that want to invest for the long term, in my opinion, BTC, Ethereum, not financial advice, is the way to go. They're paving the way.
Man, feel like spoken like a pure. Well, what happened, Bronze? I feel like you're going after the top two now. I love it, and you know what? You're right. Frankly, here's the deal. I think there's a time for everything, and Bitcoin's time is now, as it continues to suck the oxygen out of the room. For the rest of the memes. And that's not to say that the memes aren't benefiting too, because you take a look at some of the pumps, even that Doge is hitting new highs it hasn't seen in a while. Why? Because if you monitor both and you watch as Bitcoin's levels start to rise, all of those little baby altcoins are going right along with it. Man, I say baby, but Doge ain't no baby anymore. Well, you got baby Doge out there, but I think that's I think overall you got a good point. It's also important to diversify, right? Make sure that you got a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum. You spoke about it being the backbone, and we've been talking. Well, shoot, you and I have been talking about that for too long.
Yeah.
And it's tried and true. Yes, I get it. It's slow when you compare it to a lot of the other transaction speeds. But the thing is, it is one of those that's been around. It's been tested. It's very secure. And yeah, it can be expensive with the gas fees. They're trying to work on that as always. But it's still cheaper than traditional markets. And I think that's something that we need to keep in mind for us here in the crypto space. We want 10,000 transactions per second, 100,000 transactions per second, and I want to pay a cent for it. Well, sure, but these folks are paying buco bucks for infrastructure costs and money management and all that on the back end. Let's not even consider about all of the physical space that they need to have physical money and gold and other sorts of personnel needs, etc. Crypto eliminates all of that. The overhead comes down dramatically. So even if they are using Ethereum, yeah, it's not cheap. We know that. We all know that. That's been in the space, especially when, well, you go 3 years back now, right? Gas fees were just astronomical. But for these folks, it's cheap. They're loving it.
It's definitely cheap.
And to your point, Bronze, you're talking about all these big names that are coming in. Yeah, but I think here, at least in the States, where we've been expecting regulation for some time now, we finally are getting it, and the big names are coming in, boosting the market. So strap in, folks. It's going to be one wild ride over the next year or so.
Yes, yes. But like what you're saying about like Ethereum, I mean, with this whole thing, like there's about 40 L2s platforms riding on Ethereum. and with the recent upgrade of Ethereum, it benefits the L2s as cheaper
Oh yeah,
gas. So
sure.
I would imagine that this BlackRock fund is going to be on a L2, or if not, it's already on one. Um, so
Almost guaranteed. Yeah, they're going to drive efficiency until they, as far as they can. So you spoke
yeah,
about BlackRock. Let's kind of shift a little bit. We were talking. You kind of brought up BlackRock and the Ether ETF. Of course, this is another thing that we're going to want to pay attention to. Folks out there, make sure you're doing your own research. Well, there's that potential that Ethereum gets their own ETF as well. And some are saying that's in the near future. Some are saying it's an uphill battle. But overall, I feel like we're bound to get it moving forward, assuming that it stays a security, commodity. What? Which is it? Are they? Have they decided yet? Come
well,
on now.
yeah. Well, whatever Larry Fink decides it is, it's going to be that. I mean,
Well, maybe so. I
as a
don't
president
know.
of the United
It's
States.
Yeah, the United States of crypto. The SEC is reported taking a look at the question of whether Ethereum, is a security. Yeah, they've been, man, how many times are they going to dodge that question?
Yeah,
Feel like couldn't get a straight answer out of those folks. Let's see what happens. Yeah,
well, we're going to find
so
out very soon.
we are. All right. Let's talk about what recently happened to your friend there over at
Oh my,
FTX.
oh poor guy. Yeah,
Yeah, good old buddy of
um,
yours, good
yeah.
old Sam Bankman-Fried. Yep, that's right. Sentenced to 25 years in prison. That's a nice picture of him. Uh, oh, that's the play button. I thought that was his nose. Let's see here. Crypto entrepreneur Sam Bankman-Fried was sentenced Thursday to 25 years in prison for massive fraud. Yeah, massive
Mm-hmm.
fraud indeed. Man, damn near took us all out. Um, Playing, I don't know, war games with China. That's a smart move. But I wonder if he was just a pawn in that. I don't know. How do you get
Definitely.
to that point with them that many backers, especially here in the U.S. government? I don't know, turning a blind eye to it. I
Yeah.
don't know. What do you think? Is 25 years enough for this guy? What's your
Well,
thoughts on this, Bronze?
I I don't really think so. I mean, I guess it doesn't even matter. I mean, he's kind of like a has been at this point. But if he does stay, he's 32 right now, so he'll get out like around 57. And that's not considering if he's gonna get out sooner for what do you call it? I'm drawing the blank. For good behavior. Um, and then you have his parents. I mean, the puppet masters. I mean, he's like you said. He to me he is a pawn from out of all this. I mean, he's probably making money while he's behind bars, and he's probably living nice over there, but behind bars. I mean, uh, yeah, he's one of those in that low intense level of prison, the
Yeah, I don't
federal
know. I
prison.
don't know if it's like I saw a few TikToks on the folks over in France. I don't think it's quite like living large, but I suppose he's not in one of those you know, high level federal penitentiaries. Um,
Right.
may have his own space. And, yeah, but 25 years is. I feel like yeah, he's earned it. So
He's there.
let's see if he
Yeah.
gets the full term.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get into a tinfoil hat, but you see these positions happening, right? Yeah, I mean, they knocked out FTX. SEC is trying to sue Coinbase, but I mean, Coinbase should be around. But I mean, with the big dogs like BlackRock, they're positioning themselves to be dominant. I mean, especially BlackRock. We're always going to be forever using BlackRock. I mean, uh, we kind of you got to be in somewhat thankful for them because they are pushing this innovation. Um, so yeah, that's all I gotta say about that.
Boom. There it is. And frankly, I feel like we talk about technicals. I think the technicals still play a part. It's though this is really the ETF game right now, and I think we see it when the market is pumping. It's because we take a look at the numbers the following day. Sure enough, those the financial giants that have those ETF funds, they're pumping big in, and of course we got Grayscale that just won't give up, man. But based off of what some of the you take a look at their burn rate, they're going to be out of all their funds here. Call it 2 months. It's not going to last forever.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, okay, what is this? What is their play?
Well,
They must have
I
like a
think it's
back
interesting.
door, side door.
Well, they're selling their clients tokens. I think the question is, who are the clients? For all we know, it's BlackRock and the like. So,
That
because
makes
you take a look
sense.
at the flows, it's keeping it almost buoyed, right? You don't see significant sell-offs. You may get 1 or 2 days that are a little bit off balance, but for the most part, it's a slow upward trajectory as opposed to this
Right,
huge jump,
right.
which I think we all kind of wanted. But
I mean that makes sense, and you know this disclose that this is all speculation, but it makes sense because why would Grayscale has been into crypto. They've been pushing for this, but now that they accumulated uh, a good amount of Bitcoin, and now when the ETF is already approved, uh, yeah, maybe they are selling. They're probably getting for a discount, a bulk discount to the other ETFs, and yeah, like you said, it's kind of evened out, even though that they're selling, and then the other institutions are accumulating at the same time. And bear in mind, this is this is a finite amount. Bitcoin is not infinite. It's not like Ethereum. Uh, I mean, I know Ethereum has its deflationary mechanism, but we all know that there is right now 19 million, almost 21 million that's going to be mined. I mean, it's almost done. Um, but yeah, it makes sense. So I guess
finite amounts, finite amount.
yeah. So I guess ETF is ruling the price of Bitcoin, and imagine in a couple weeks with the halvings coming, yeah, it's going to the moon. Just got to watch out, guys. Yeah, BTC,
Yeah, there's
ETH.
I feel like just avoid the leverage right now, folks. No need to get liquidated. I feel like you're gonna go ahead and if you go into leverage, go low. That's just
Hmm.
not financial advice, but I can tell you what, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, we take a look at the ETFs here. These are probably see a lot of these charts on Twitter, X Twitter, and you have your your outflows from Grayscale here, the trust, and they're very consistent. And then, of course, all the ETFs on the left here. So just something to pay attention to. What I like is this new one right here, D5. That's our newest one to the group. But either way, I think that that's the game right now. And these are the numbers you're going to want to pay attention to. I would encourage you always do your own research, folks. So that's it, man.
That's it.
There it is.
GBT's Grayscale is
Well,
a supplier.
supplier.
It's the
Absolutely.
supplier.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know a guy that knows a guy that knows a guy just told me that. So, I feel like it's legit. But
Yes.
you never know.
You never know.
Never know. Do your own research. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Bronze, what do you say? We wrap this up here. We'll go ahead and maybe get into our evergreen content.
Yeah.
What is
Before we
this,
get into
man?
that, Texan Whale, I just want to show this. I just got this in Amazon. I'm, a X-Men guy, and Yeah, saber tooth is like the best version. So
Oh,
I
you're
haven't,
into dolls.
but no action figure.
Oh, action figures. I'm sorry. Right. No, you're right. Man, I'm such
But
a jerk.
I'm yes, you are. Um, yeah, I haven't been buying a lot lately, but this was on pre-order since like late last year. Um, so yeah, it's it came in today. I just wanted to share that real quick. I do have my X-Men collection behind me, and I haven't been buying too many. Actually, I've stopped. This was my latest one. I'll just be picky. Like I'm only going to be purchasing something that I like. Oh, I gotta have that one. I'm not just going to get it just to get it. So
Well, okay.
that's it.
Now let me ask you: is there any type of integration at all? Pudgy penguins, nothing. NFTs.
No, not yet. Not yet.
All right.
But
Okay.
yes.
Well, it would be nice to
Oh,
see
that would be
Logan
nice.
versus a pudgy penguin.
Oh,
Wonder who would win.
Messi. Boom. It
Boom.
might be
There
coming.
it
It might
is.
be coming.
My money's on Wolverine, but okay. All right. Let's jump right into it, man. We are talking about world's best chips now. These are our world's best chips. And we get a lot of these guys out on the streets taking photos for us. It's just yeah. No, of course that's AI there, folks. We go through, obviously the background is the background, but the guy himself, all you do is just type in what you want on Adobe. Love it. For $9.99 a month, I get unlimited amounts of whatever I want to see. I tell you,
Crazy.
what a
Amazing.
world.
Yes, what a
What a
world.
world. All right, here we go, folks. Brawnz, you got the first now.
Okay.
You got a top five. I got a top three. How's that?
Okay. Fair
And check
enough.
this
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Man, it's funny because we were supposed to do this last week. But yeah, one of us was under the weather, and
Oh Lord.
sometimes I like to bring like a live sample, but I ended up eating it, and I didn't get a chance to buy anymore. So I was
Well,
gonna
that
eat the
sounds
chip
about right.
live. Yes,
Man.
but yes,
Yeah, that sounds like it's your style there, brother.
yeah. But yeah, and we're gonna stop from the top. Yeah, best chip for me in my book is Ruffles cheddar and sour cream. I've been eating, well, ever since I was a little kid, and I know it's not the healthiest thing, but when I want that nice, savory, cheesy, this is my go-to. The crisp.
Oh man.
Yeah, if I was, well, I would. Yeah, a glutton. I could just pour that bag over my head, and yeah, I can't get enough
Over your
of.
head, holy moly.
I mean,
Man, I'll tell
just
you.
above, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, cheddar, sour cream, potato chips, and yeah. If you
Cheddar
haven't
sour
tried it,
cream, yeah, I agree.
if you haven't
Well,
tried
let's see what this is all
this,
about.
yeah,
Where'd you get this clip from? YouTube?
I believe so.
Yes? No? I don't know. You
Yeah.
tell me. All right, here we go. Was this you?
No, it's
These
not.
are the Ruffles chips. Hopefully it
Definitely
tastes nice.
I don't
Let's
sound like
taste
you.
test it. Wow. Lovely. Thumbs up from me.
Well, now I feel like I want to play that back. Yeah, thumbs
Yeah.
up, but I feel like I hear air raid sirens in the back. Did you hear that?
Yeah, well, I was thinking he was at the airport
Unless that's here.
snacking.
No.
Yeah, I
All
mean,
right.
yeah, I'll try to find like the right content. I mean, under shorts. Really, after looking at this, I should have made my own. But yeah, but at least he
Well,
had the
that's all
angle.
right. I
He had
forgive
the angle
you.
of the chips. Thank you.
He had the angle. I think it's all about the angle and dangle, and that's important. So, but Ruffles cheddar sour cream, I agree. I think that these are very tasty. I'd be surprised if you folks haven't had that out here.
That's
But
right.
you know,
If you
if you
haven't
haven't,
had it,
check it out.
yeah, check it out. Yes. This, yeah, basically it's 1 and 2. This is BTC and Ethereum. To me,
Oh
Cheetos,
man,
cheddar,
there it is.
jalapeno is, oh my god, yeah. I'll pour that too into my mouth. Yeah. Yeah. How do you make a cheddar Cheeto taste better? Add jalapenos. Yes. Roll the
Yeah,
video.
so I
Yeah.
think I would probably caution you folks out there going for the bronze technique as you pour cheese and jalapeno cheddars into your face. I feel like one wrong move
Yeah.
and you're going to be in pain.
Yeah. That's,
So,
yeah. Pour it only when
not
there's a
chip
little bit
advice
left.
there, folks, but
Yeah, that's
yeah,
pretty
okay,
smart.
there it is.
There you go.
Yeah, never chip advice, but don't do it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see. This is another TikTok, or let's see what we got here.
Yeah. Yeah. YouTube shorts.
The glass ball,
Yeah.
not disposable, on a concrete
So
wall
yeah.
outside.
That
That's
was
an
it.
interesting
Dang.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard the birds chirping.
So,
Yeah, there's not a lot, man. I need to
birds
start making
chirping.
like my own videos. Yeah, these are kind of, yeah, the video doesn't really do it justice.
Well, I think it's tough, right? When you try to find exactly what you want, but
Yeah,
nothing like making your
but
own videos.
this, oh yeah, this
Man,
one.
I'll tell you what, you're into this is all your chips are a little cheesy, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah.
All right. Number
yeah.
3.
Number 3, cheese puffs. Oh, Cheetos cheese puffs. I love them. This is one of the, like, if I'm not careful, like if I'm not paying attention to myself, I could eat the whole entire bag in one sitting. Like I'm watching a movie, and that's not really healthy. But I used to eat this when I was a kid. Yeah, they're puffs, and they're kind of big. But like what I like to do is just suck them in my mouth till like it dissolves and pause. But no, yeah. But we can roll the video.
I bet it lost some words. All right.
Hey guys,
folks,
welcome back to
I'm
Going Fast
sure
Food with your host, the Review Captain. All right, guys, so what we got here is a big, huge bag of Cheetos right here. I mean, look at how big these Cheetos puffs are right here. They're made with real cheese. Let's go ahead and open these bad boys up and see exactly how they look inside. Oh, look at that. It's pretty full, too. So let's go ahead and pull one of these bad boys out. That way you guys can look at those the whole time. Y'all hear the crunch on those? Oh, that's cheesy McGeezy right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Easy McGee.
I can't even get any better than this right here. I'm gonna tell you right now. You guys got these anywhere near you?
Yeah.
And you want to try these bad boys? Somebody was asking for some crunch the other day. How's that right there, man? No doubt, these are fabulous. So, Cheetos Puffs, guys, go down and get you some. Subscribe to the page. Like the video. Don't you know?
Man, see
Okay, now,
that's how you do it. That's how you
Yeah.
do
Like
it.
why did he turn into a chicken at the end?
Yeah. It's just a little his ad lib. Add
Oh,
some
it's his
spice.
thing? Or no? All right. Yeah, I got to be honest, though. I agree. I like the cheese puffs. He says crunch. They're not quite as crunchy as the others.
Right.
And I think that's kind of what I like about it. But
Yes.
that's just me.
I like his little rabbit chomp.
Yeah,
Man, I do that too. I
Little,
used to nibble.
yeah. I'm sure you have video of that.
Yeah. Of me? No.
Share the screen. Come on now.
I know.
All right. I don't want to embarrass you. Let's move right along here, folks. Chips number 4. Oh, Zappos.
Yeah, Zappos. Yeah, this is very crispy. I used to go to
Kettle, right?
Yeah,
Kettle chips.
Kettle chips. Yes. Potbelly's a sandwich place. Yeah, you combo this with a sandwich. It's chef's kiss. This particular one, yeah, Creole onion. But I like the regular ones, but I couldn't find a regular one video, so this had to do.
Yeah, no, these are definitely interesting. I feel like Zappos is one of those that you ever had Captain Crunch? I feel like you know what I'm talking about. These are a little bit deadly to the mouth, so don't eat too fast. Kind of like eating glass, but they do taste good. Here we go.
Yes.
On our journey to test about $50 Dollar Tree products, we've got Zapp's potato chips today. And the flavor is sweet Creole onion. They're New Orleans kettle style chips. So let's take a look. Chip Vision.
There's $6 worth of potato chips right there, folks. Inflation.
Oh, man.
Man, I love his, what is that, a running suit?
First impression,
Yeah, it is Adidas tracksuit.
they're delicious, but I think I'm going to have to eat the rest to know for sure. So I'll keep you informed.
Yeah, and he's definitely got that flavor saver right up top. So he'll be tasting those Zappos, Creole onion all day long. Look at that guy. Thumbs up to you, buddy.
Oh my god.
Man. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
all right, moving right along. Best chips, number 5.
Yeah, this has to be the tried and true. I mean, you can't go wrong with Lay's. It's like my other ones are cheesy. They're flavor. This one is very simple and plain, and sometimes that's what you need. But definitely this will go great. It's a great side item for a sandwich on a nice spring afternoon. But yes,
man, you're really painting a picture here. Yeah, beautiful spring. If you're out there having a picnic in a beautiful spring day,
there you go.
I don't know. I feel like, yes, off to the side. Heck, you know what? Put these bad boys on top of your sandwich. I mean, open the damn thing up, put them on, and then close it. Man.
Hell yeah.
I agree. Salty goodness. And you know what? You want to add a little bit of flavor? Guess what? Lay's makes, well, you can dip it in something. They got all sorts of dips there, folks.
There you go.
Just in case you want a little bit extra. But yes, I agree with you. This is definitely a winner. Not Chick-fil-A. Oh, never mind. I'm moving right along.
Yeah, you got that yummy.
Well, that was lame.
Oh, was that it?
All right. Here's what I recommend.
No pun intended. That was Lay's, not lame.
Oh, do your own research. All right. Here we go. Number 6, we're moving right into mine now. Yes, you got onion rings. And down here in the South, we do not have wise onion rings. You got to hunt for them. If you find them, good luck with that. Now, these things are cheap. I don't know. I guess when growing up, I didn't have a whole heck of a lot of money, and these were a viable option. Back then, they were, well, I don't even want to say, maybe 25 cents a bag. But now, you get them for $1 or $2.
Inflation.
Now, yeah, you ain't kidding. The onion rings difference between these and Funyuns, in my opinion, just like Captain Crunch and Zapp's potato chips, these do not tear up your mouth. So, for me, I think they're well worth every penny. Good luck trying to find them.
Wise onion flavored rings, only $1.10 at Family Dollar. Let's see, these taste almost as good as say Funyuns, but you know they have a slightly different texture, and they are not the same shape, and some of them are oddly shaped like real onion rings. So overall, you know, this product is salty, it's oniony, it's crispy, and if you want to save, say, $1 or $2 and some change, this is the way to go instead of buying some Funyuns. So overall, I'm gonna give these 4 stars for being, you know, as good as they are, and also being very cheap.
Oh, I really want a bag. I'm gonna go and look for it tonight on Amazon, because like you said, Captain Crunch, Funyuns has that you know, that sharp, dangerous texture.
Oh, it's awful. Yeah, not to say they're not good. It's just you can't eat them that quick because you know you're eating, and then all of a sudden you're bleeding. Like what the
Yeah.
hell? But so I think that these are a good option, and I get these imported. In-laws sent it in from up north, so
Oh,
it is what it is.
nice.
But wise onion flavored
Nice
rings.
onion. I'm gonna make a note of
All
that.
right, best chips number 7, Andy Caps. Yeah, I agree. It's funny. I feel like these are almost impossible to find unless you walk into a 7-Eleven, and there you go. You find a 7-Eleven, you got Andy Caps hot fries. If you haven't had these, well, they're just like little tiny fries that are hot, spicy. I don't know. Eating them since I was a
Whoa.
kid. And again, I don't know, growing up in the ghetto, I feel like this was the way to go. 25 cents. Boom.
Boom.
There it is.
Today we got Andy Cap's hot fries. Shout out to my boy Andy Cap. He's got barbecue fries. Yo, we gonna have to try those. Look at those bad boys. One fry to rule them all. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, these are okay, but the onion rings are way better. No cap.
Okay.
No cap, he says. Andy Cap. Oh, man. Talk about dad jokes.
So how's the texture on this? Are they are they
Totally
dangerous?
edible. I mean, they got the crunch. They're not super hard. I feel like
Okay.
very similar to your puffs.
Okay. I like your
So,
picks so far. These are like interesting. I feel like mine was kind of mainstream, but yeah, you have like
well,
nice curated uh
I got
picks.
I got another. Well, I got my last one here, and I feel like it's mainstream enough. Um, Here we go, folks. My last one. Have you had these?
Oh yeah, that was
Planters,
gonna be my
cheese balls.
yes. I love
Talk
cheese
about
balls.
what do you say? You kind of
Oh
dip the bag so that they
yes.
go. The
Yeah.
can
The
that these
can.
things come in is perfect
Hmm.
for that.
It's
So,
perfect. Oh.
man, I tell you what, growing up, yeah, we used to have these, and then they disappeared off the shelves, and then one day they came back. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
about 6 times what we paid for them, maybe even more than that, but the quality. You want some quality
Yes.
cheese balls? Spend the $12. Get the can of Planters. Let's check this out.
Back to after school specials. Today we are reviewing Planters cheese balls. Didn't they have like a giant clear tub?
Giant clear tub.
Yes, they still
like
sell
a
that.
Smart and Final Costco size.
It's next to the tires at Costco.
Yeah.
Have you had a cheese ball?
No.
You've never had a cheese ball.
Don't start with me.
Maybe I have, but I
Come
really
on,
don't
come
think
on.
so.
High school, no one had like a little like Ziploc bag of these. They came into the lunchroom with it, a brown paper bag, and they took it out and they had a Snapple and they were like, "Hey, bro, you want some cheese balls?"
I feel like
Okay,
that sounds like my cousin, but I think that is my cousin. What am I saying?
yeah. So the can is absolutely top tier. For taste, for texture, the freshness, it's totally fresh in the can. Yeah, with the big tub, the plastic tub, yeah, you get more, volume, but it's as far as quality, it's not superior to the can version. I love the can version. Yes, so oh man, that was gonna be my top 5, but yeah, I felt like I had too many cheese, and I'm glad you put this on your list, and I'm gonna have to buy some of the can version this weekend.
Yeah, well, there it is. I feel like our list was definitely cheesy overall. No pun intended. So, Bronze, good list. We appreciate that. I feel like we could split this up and get a few more videos out there. But
Yeah.
I appreciate you folks joining in tonight. And Bronze, as always, I do appreciate you. Anything for any last words from these fine folks out there?
Just like in the crypto space and in the chips, there's many flavors. But there's only a couple that's tried and true. I would stick to the tried and true ones. Not financial advice. Some some comes and goes, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, in my opinion, are here to stay.
Oh, there it is. Boom. Love it. I love it. Just like the cheese balls that went away and came back, maybe the meme coins aren't all that bad. You had Doge that came away and came back, and it's pumping. So I would say this: variety is the spice of life. And I'm with Bronzo. Go ahead and make sure you're taking a look at the top two, trying to invest long term as best you can in those. But nothing wrong with trying a onion ring from time to time, or maybe a cheese ball or two. So that's all we got here, folks. We appreciate you guys tuning in. And as always, we'll be right back. Peace.
Peace.